Hi, DCH team. Happy holidays. It has been almost a year since we have been working remotely. I remember almost a year ago, it'll be 3 months. In 3 months, it will be a year, sitting at this conference table telling our executive leadership team and division leaders that we'll see each other in about 2 weeks. That was in March. What an incredible year it's been. I couldn't be more proud of the work that we have done. I think about the times that we've had to send our HFRD surveyors into long-term care facilities in harm's way, and they've answered the call. I couldn't be more proud of them. I couldn't be more proud of Lynette and her team in Medicaid, who have made certain that those covered lives in the Medicaid program have been able to access the health care that they need. Brickman and his team under SHBP, who have made certain that our plans have been robust enough to provide quality care for our members. And the Office of Health Planning, who has granted waivers for CON purposes so that hospitals can grow their ICU capacity as needed, along with long-term care facilities who may be able to be creative in serving their residents. I hope this message finds you and your loved ones safe and healthy. 2020 has been a unique and unusual year, to say the least. What began as a year like any other is ending as a year like no other. While we have had many challenges, on a personal note, I have had many things to be excited about on the home front. For instance, my oldest daughter, who was away at college, decided to come home and finish her college time at the house. That has been remarkable for me, my wife, and my younger daughter to have her back home. She's also brought her boyfriend with her for the last 3 weeks, and having a boy in the house for the first time has been pretty exciting for me. I couldn't be more proud of her and her accomplishments. I also couldn't be more proud of my younger daughter, who has had to be resilient while going to school most of the time, but also being sent home to quarantine as different students have become exposed and exposed her. While we have not had to experience COVID personally, many of our friends have, but I'm very proud of my family for what they've done and for the opportunity to get to spend the time with them in ways that I never could have dreamed of at this age. We're continuing to address a global pandemic in which we have had to adjust the ways in which we live, work, and interact with colleagues, family, and friends. To counter the spread of COVID-19, we have asked you to adapt to a remote working environment. I appreciate your resolve and commitment to continuing to carry out the critical work of DCH and for serving your fellow Georgians. Always keep in mind that the remote working decisions the department has made since March and continue to make have been based on the priority of the health and well-being of our team. And we will continue with that mindset to reduce the potential of COVID-19 infections from occurring in the workplace. As we look ahead to 2021, I think now is a good time for us all to level set and revisit best practices for working in the remote environment now that we have had a few months of experience to draw upon. To that end, we have created DCH's Remote Workplace Resource Guide. Please see the link to the guide in the email used to send this video. There are helpful tips for managers and team members to ensure we are maximizing our time and talents to do the work of the agency. To our managers across the agency, use the Remote Workplace Guide to have discussions with team members to help us all move best practices in a remote environment. I also encourage you to be consistent in engagement and communication with your team members. This includes everything from holding regularly scheduled individual and team meetings to using our Microsoft Teams technology to its capacity, including activating cameras so that you can see and engage with each other. Continue to set expectations, goals, and hold each other accountable. Also attached to this email is a document from OHR with pointers to help managers provide support resources in the remote working environment. Please make sure to review it. I have 2 more things to ask of you. First, regarding employee engagement, I am asking you to complete a brief survey built around our CCTA core principles. Remember, customer service, communication, teamwork, and accountability. This will only take a few minutes. Your honest and open feedback will help inform our decisions as we look to provide you with the support you need to be successful. The survey will be in an email to follow, and we are requesting your response no later than Friday, January 15th of 2021. The second thing I ask of you is to be mindful that as cases of COVID-19 increase in the United States, I encourage each of you to follow state, local, and the CDC's guidelines for holiday celebrations and small gatherings over the holidays. Please review Governor Kemp's executive order at gov.georgia.gov and visit cdc.gov for full details. Keeping your gatherings limited to your own household while virtually meeting with your extended family and friends can help reduce the spread of COVID-19 to keep our communities safe. Thank you again for your tireless work and adaptability throughout 2020. It is a privilege to serve alongside each of you. As we look to 2021, I look forward to all that lies ahead and all that we continue to accomplish together to fulfill our purpose of shaping the future of a healthy Georgia. I hope the holiday season brings you and your families much love, joy, and happiness. Thank you very much for all you do. I look forward to seeing you soon.